from inside his own 5. Delivers the football. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Arkansas's offense will get first crack at it here. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be
intercepted in the first drive.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive, get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Bringing it back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their
rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged in the middle, it's foul. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy with that.
Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying play action. Heaves it on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Francis. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the big game. They got it on the 46. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To throw, it's Croman Hope. Hauls it in. He brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Punt is in the air. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he's panicked. The deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers. The Razorbacks decide to run it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's loose down the left side. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right in his frame, where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Goes to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. They'll go back to the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. But a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Wants to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, and it's a run. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Dobbs. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. And off from the shotgun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Dobbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good solid pickup on that play. Running back searching for a hole. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Razorbacks kept his drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He leaves it with his back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's English. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clark. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all of the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QP position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The give. He works his way ever closer closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give to the back. And they pick up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry.
Grabbed in the middle. It's fouled. Running wide open down the middle of the field. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and we love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Dobbs. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Dobbs. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. On the run, it's Blunt.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Coleman Hope. A strike downfield. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Francis.
Hey, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. The Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Picked off, not the second half start they'd hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't full. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the line back.
The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Razorbacks are marching down the field. He'll do it himself. He'll finish the line in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He's looking to pass. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Coleman Hope. This time he's got it. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on 1st down from the 30.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to him on the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Mississippi State going up tempo. Off the RPO, quick K-State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Wide open downfield. Now the connection takes him to the 11. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Quarterback keeps it.
This guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defense.
Mississippi State! And that one will give him the lead.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the run, it's Randall. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Razorbacks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. The pull and throw off the RPO. After the filthy move, he's got room. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Timeout. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. They'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. Close it in. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the red zone, it's Blunt. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got it behind the line. It's Francis. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Quarterback on the keeper. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Back to pass, it's Coleman home. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, second and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's fouled. There we go. They bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Working that left side down. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Fighting off the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Wants to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He's at the 50. At the 30. He's at the... And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
It's the one thing the head coach challenges his team with, guys. Late in games in the fourth quarter, tie ball game. Who's going to step up and make a play? That guy did right there. Picking it off, taking it to the house.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Coastal Carolina. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Mississippi State going up tempo. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go. Close. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Shotgun snap on third down. Good move at the 35. They finally get him defense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's fouled. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The give from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Coleman home. Finds his big tight end. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Mississippi State rings the cowbell in the red zone. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's fouled. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. We'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. He wants to throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldog.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined. And the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Turning it on! Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Francis. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Bulldogs heading quickly to the line. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Gives it on the option. Running to Green. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Oh, he's got a chance. Smashes ahead. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his man in the middle. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Back to throw. It's Coleman Hope. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they exploited that soft spot and get it down to the 35.
This quarterback is such a playmaker, and his arm is what makes him so special. Could this be the game that sends him to New York City for the Heisman Trophy? He's now got over 450 passing yards.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Lost to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's foul. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Keep it on the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Harold. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Scanning the field, it's Coleman home. Quickly to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Harold. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
First down, Bulldogs.
To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. About to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. The throw. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the